Well, the sound isn't great, for one, but this is just the intro. I just nearly burned the kitchen down, and I also nearly cut part of my thumb off. So today's off to a great start. Yeah! Hello, it's day number 45, and well, yeah, I'm terribly sorry for the headphones and the slightly different viewing angle, but I've got you out the way so that I can watch the pre-release that's going on at the moment. It's on a commercial break, but it's due back any second for round 3, I do believe. So yeah, it's going well. It's looking like a pretty good magic set, all that sort of stuff, so quite exciting, or you know, for a nerd anyway. Right, so let's explain the opening video just so that no one actually panics too much. So I was getting everything ready for dinner tonight. Lunchtime I had just some reheated pasta bake that I did last night, the cheese sauce from Well Your World with wholemeal and lentil pastas, just all mixed together, bit of breadcrumbs on top, oven. So I heated that through for lunch, had a bit of that, it was pretty good. And dinner. So I started cooking. Or I started, you know, like doing my prep for vegetables and that sort of thing. I made a 3-bean chili, and while I was chopping onions and stuff and chili peppers, the knife slipped, and only narrowly avoided taking off a chunk of the end of my thumb because it caught in my thumbnail. I don't know. I'm quite blessed to have very, very strong fingernails, thankfully. So you know, I've had, you know, where I should have stubbed my toe before, I've actually just kicked a like a wooden bed frame, and there's been a perfect indentation of a toenail in the bed frame, and nothing happened to me. So you know, like, I come out pretty well with anything involving fingernails, so that was pretty close. Honestly, one of the things that I'm most freaked out about is like losing parts of fingers, or like, you know, like things happening to fingers or toes, or it wigs me out. So yeah, that was fun. And then while I was doing that, I was toasting a bunch of tortillas that I'd like chopped into rough tortilla chip shapes, and you know, I was checking on them and they were all fine, and then 20 seconds later they weren't. They were, you know, sort of very crispy and dark, and the kitchen was full of smoke. So yeah, that was good. That was all fun. Now the chili itself was awesome. The chili was so good. I actually ate way too much of it. If I'm completely honest, I'm feeling so overfull right now. But you know, it's exactly what it should be. It's completely oil-free, completely sugar-free. I did, just as an experiment, in the entire frying pan that I was doing, which is 3 cans of beans, of different kinds of beans, a can of tomatoes, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I put in precisely 2 twists from a salt grinder, which is maybe like 1/4 of a teaspoon, if that, something ridiculously small. And I honestly can't tell whether or not that made any difference, but I was just throwing stuff in just to see what would work, and you know, I can refine the recipe a little bit later. I've took photographs of everything that I'm showing up right now. Yeah, like everything turned out all right with that, apart from the tortilla chips. But I just substituted that with a chunk of ciabatta bread and dunked that in the sauce, and that was pretty nice. But yeah, all fine, pretty much. Trying to eat anything while the cat, who you saw go past a moment ago, he's currently sat on his cat tree. Weird animal. Like here, look at this. I'll see if I can get him in for you. There we go. Yeah, he's just like he's just staring at the wall. Staring at the wall and sniffing his own cat tree. Weird creature. Anywho, now that we're back, yeah, like all. Ooh, there we go. Get the framing right, Martin. It's always one hand or thereabouts above your head. That's what the framing should be. Rule of thirds and all that. You know. Plus all the other little rules that I break every time that I turn on the bloody recordings. Yeah. So other than that, everything good. Had my bread. All good. I did buy some sugar-free lemonade while I was out today, just because. So I've been outside once today, which was to go to the shop to buy some cream for Sigurta because she was cooking gnocchi, and I walked outside, and it was like walking into a solid wall of heat. It's so warm today. Now, thankfully, not too long ago it did start raining, so that's pulled a lot of the heat out of the air. So hopefully tomorrow we won't just cook and die in the S-Bahn when we go to IKEA. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be good, gonna be fun. Go to IKEA, grab a few bits. Gonna go out. We're gonna do some shopping at IKEA. We're gonna get a couple of bits. We're gonna go to I can't even remember the name of the place. It's Helvig. No, it's Bauhaus. Bauhaus is next to IKEA, but it's like B&Q basically. It's like home stores and plant supplies and all that sort of stuff. Power tools and things, but we're gonna go there first, I think, because we want to get a cat litter tray, an extra one, because apparently the rule is you have one litter tray for each cat that you have plus one. So, you know, if you had like 3 cats, you'd have 4 litter trays. We've got 1 cat, so we should have 2, supposedly. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's one thing that we're going out for. Another is ratchet straps and a ratchet, so that, you know, whatever we buy from IKEA, we can strap onto a trolley. We can keep the ratchet straps around, use them for other things as well. Probably be useful when it comes to going to Essen. I can strap a box of some kind onto the trolley, and I can load it with games and all that sort of stuff. What else? Yeah, like just IKEA after that. It'll be fun to go and have some salad that someone else chopped up for me. That I can, you know, sort of assemble myself into, you know, however I want to have it. Yeah, and then after that, get it all back here somehow. Like, there's delivery services and things, but there's also furniture taxis as well. But we'll get it all back here, get everything sorted, sort out the kitchen, and go from there. You know. So yeah, that should be good. Should be an interesting little day. Hopefully, as I say, it's not too warm. Yeah. Oh well. Right. I'm gonna go and carry on watching this. This pre-release. It is pretty interesting. Round 3. It's very, very early on. It looks like there's been a lot back and forth, but yes. Right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna edit everything together as best I can. And yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow, day 46. Oh, just remembered. So, Suguta has said unequivocally, no, she's not going to do an interview or appear in the vlog or anything like that, not in video form anyway. She doesn't want to be recorded. So, you know, terribly sorry about that. I was hoping that I could get her sort of, her feelings on it. And, you know, like, Martin's a nutter. Why would he eat potatoes and stop eating meat and this and the other? But, you know. But a fun thing that is happening is I'm actually not going to do day 64. So if you remember, day 31 was like my day off. And I think it's like 62, 63, something like that is meant to be my next one. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save it for an extra week. So the week of, well, I say the week of, it's basically some point in between day 70 and day 77. I'm going to either have a day of just eating whatever and eating meat and drinking beer, etc., etc., or over those 7 days, I'm going to spread things out and have like little bits that I'm not meant to have normally over those few days, and try and eat as well as I can while still, you know, sort of doing whatever. Now, the reason why is because my dear mother, my own mum, is coming over to Germany from the UK for that week, those 7 days. It's just her, my sister isn't coming, my brothers aren't coming, no one else, just my mum. She's going to stay with us for a few days, meet the cat, because she hasn't done that yet, play with Rowan. We'll all go out walking places, so the GoPro will probably be going like there's no tomorrow for that entire time. And yeah, I don't know, maybe she'll appear in, maybe she'll not, who knows. But yeah, I'm gonna delay my my eating out of regularity up until then, so that, you know, if she orders something in, if she wants to go out to a restaurant or something, we can do that. I don't have to worry about, you know, sort of trying to stick to something if I know that there's a little bit of oil used in the cooking, or if, like, you know, the vegetarian stuff always has cheese or whatever. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, right, okay. Definitely gonna go now. So, thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.